Brindle challenge. Melody is on you.
Think you are good at the land of. Earth is just a thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. Think the only people are people. People who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of strangers, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the moon or asked the cricket mock at my heat wind? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches of around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. Rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the lukewarm moon? Or let the eagle tell you where he's been? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you play with all the colors of the wind? Can you play with all the colors of the wind? How high does a sycamore grow? You cut it down and you'll never know. And you'll never hear a wolf cry to the lukewarm moon. Forever we are dark copper skin. We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still, and you own its earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
Don't forget. And thanks for taking the challenge.
Diamond dial uplift the soul. Feel the music take control. Through the static, find the light. Phoenix rises in the night. Frequency fills the empty air, taking you where dreams don't care. Close your eyes, let go and breathe. Rise above, believe in me.
Welcome to the Messengers. I
Hello,
love
everyone.
Oh my God, I love that song.
I cannot do it.
We should get the song uploaded to Smule so that we can
You
actually
say that,
Yeah, we
and
keep
it didn't happen.
Eventually we will, but for
We gotta
now.
do it. Yes, but we'll get there.
Yes, we will. So what a
Welcome,
crazy
everyone.
week, right?
Season 2.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, what a crazy week.
Oh. Yeah.
Universe is peeling back layers, but I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh my goodness. The universe needs to just take its layers and be done.
How many times have you just wanted to say, that's not what I meant?
That's
That is so not what I meant.
Please read my mind and not my words.
Now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but we had a new opening song for this week. And that was what I call a Brindleizer challenge, where I open up a song on Smule and I do nothing but harmonies and leave the melody to everybody who joins. So if you ever see hashtag Brindleizer challenge on an open, know that you're in for a challenge, because I don't make it easy.
No. I never sang that song before, so I was proud of myself. That was a one take.
I was impressed because not only had you never sung that song before, but that was a one take, guys. That was an absolute one take, blind. She didn't know what she was getting into as the train's coming through at my end. Anyway, you'll hear the axle shortly.
I get to pass the challenge this time.
That was amazing. Thank you so much for joining. I have had so many fantastic. Oh my God, that I could favorite almost every single join that I've had on that song so far.
Yeah.
Everybody's been all in with it, and it's just so great.
Yeah, awesome.
So, should we go ahead and get some music going?
Well, we can do that.
We can.
We can. We can start with Alan.
All right, we got a sometime somewhere set.
We do.
We do.
Happen that way. Sometimes.
In a weird, okay. But we're going to open up with Mr. Allen, and he's being joined by Erica with Sometimes When We Touch. Oh, I see Steve-O just made it in. Howdy, howdy.
Steve-O.
And we're going to close the set with Sparkling She-Wolf, also known as Sweet D. And she's joining Harmony 77 for Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And I've heard this. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, it is. I've heard it too.
You're in for a treat on this one.
All right, here we go.
Times When We Touch. Here we go.
You ask me if I love you, and I choke on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie.
And who am I to judge you on what you say or do? I'm only just beginning to see the real you.
And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Romance and all its strategy leaves me battling with my pride. But through the insecurity, some tenderness survives.
I'm just another writer, still trapped within my truth. A hesitant prize fighter, still trapped within my youth.
And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides.
At times I'd like to break you and drive you to your knees.
The times I'd like to break through and hold you endlessly.
Hold you endlessly.
The times I understand you, and I know how hard you've tried. I watch while love commands you, and I watch love pass you by.
At times I think we're drifters, still searching for a friend,
A brother or a sister,
but
then the passion blares again. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides.
Thank you. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops, away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops,
Well,
Well, that was gorgeous.
that was a PT. Well, excuse me.
It was. Hey,
Well,
hey, where are you? Where are you, boys? Oh, there you are.
found it in my lap.
Oh, by seconds, Miss D. Welcome. Welcome in. You missed it by seconds. Oh no.
Oh no, she missed her song.
Man, I'm so happy Harmony is back around. He's such
Is
an
that
amazing.
now I forgot his name. Oh, shame on me. I was just talking to him the other day, right? In the chat room. Wasn't that
David.
David? Okay. Yeah. His name's something different in the chat room, so I don't remember what it is. I don't. Anyway.
Is it Harmony Wolf? 77? Maybe.
Maybe it is harmony. I don't know. I could be wrong. I know. You know me. I'm just I'm just talking. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. I don't know. I was welcoming him. Well, blah, 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 blah. I can talk today too.
Okay, it is Harmony Wolf 77. Thank you, Dee, for correcting us. And letting
I
us-
was welcoming him to the group.
Yeah. But
We're
it's
back.
so good to have him back in the Wolf's Den, and now we'll hear him more in the airwaves. Such an amazing person. And you know that version, it really reminded me of like a 1960s ish French or Italian cafe scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
Like
cool.
if you didn't have any vocals at all, it would just be the background song of people walking in and greeting each other.
Oh,
and
yeah. That'd be perfect. Yeah.
I was just like, wow.
You're right.
I mean, I could do without the click, 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 click from the instrument, but that was a cool version. And before that, we had Alan and Erica with "Sometimes When We Touch." That was beautiful. Really was.
Such
I
a
love everything Alan sends to us,
Oh, Alan's a good singer. He's good. Yeah.
and he always has an amazing singer that we've probably not ever
Yeah.
heard.
People that we don't know. Yeah. So that's great
Yeah.
that we get to new singers. Yeah.
And I'm trying to get a little bit better about tagging in the chat room so that people can actually go and follow if they want to. So I'm trying. I'm trying, guys.
He's so busy pushing the buttons and stuff. Oh. I was being a smart ass. I'm sorry. I'm teasing. I'm in a mood today.
Pushing buttons.
I'm really good at pushing buttons, aren't I? Mm.
Uh-huh.
Well, you make
Well.
it easy. Oh.
Speaking of pushing buttons,
Okay.
there's one that you're about to have to push.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, now that I'm here with you guys alone for the moment, how about a collective reading? This week I pulled from my Vision Quest Tarot, which is kind of a Native American style or version of the classic Rider-Waite. Very similar, yet I find that I enjoy the imagery and messages a little bit more than the traditional. So we're starting off today with the Eight of Air. And I hope there's no glare because my monitor screen is frozen, has been since I started up. Okay, I just checked. We're good. All right, so whether it's rampant thoughts, too much on the to-do list, too much on the should list, or a combination of everything in between, this card is for you. You get focused on one task that needs to get done, and yet your peripheral vision or hearing keeps distracting you from being able to focus. For some, this creates a sense of frustration and anger because it continues to disconnect you from you being able to get that one thing done. When we get too focused, the distractions startle us, creating that disconnect, the H word, and have to find our way back because we disconnect and don't like when that happens, right? But what if you just not expected the potential for distraction? to be distracted, tripping over my words. But if you just allowed it to happen. Some might think that this is counterproductive, but not always. That's a limiting belief. Take away the limits on your attention, and you'll see it expand. Next up, we got balance. Little theme on the shoulds tonight because it wants you to get out of your own should. Not the other word, should. Remember that if you are out of balance, life around you will appear or become out of balance. Balance means rest, taking time for you, taking time for your own introspection and release, taking time for those in your life who want to see you out of uniform. If you're putting everything into working and your list of shoulds, you're not balancing yourself. Always tired, always behind, always dragging, always chasing your own tail or shadow. Of course, there's also the potential of you being so out of balance, out of fear, that you won't take care of your responsibilities, that it wears you down to the point that you can't. Here's a warning for some of you to start listening to and realizing the signs in your life pointing to that direct potential. Next up, we have the Two of Earth, and it's reversed. We got glare? Nope, we're good. All right. First thing that came to mind for me for this one is that some people have only taken a peek at their shadow side. Opened the door, saw what would have to be recognized, said nope, and slammed the door. Well, you forgot to lock it. And now whatever was behind it is there. You know, like the unwanted door-to-door salesman where the foot got stuck in the door and the sales pitch didn't end. Speaking of doors, someone is questioning whether or not they should have walked through a door of opportunity. What looked amazing and life-changing no longer appears that way. But here's the good news. It was life-changing. You got away from where you were. You can do it again. Or you can take a look around and realize that it's just a moment in time that is bad. Not the entire decision. It goes for everyone. Don't regret the decisions made. Good or bad, they happen for a reason. And it's up to you to decide where to go from here. Next up, we have Father of Earth. Now, in the picture, he's holding a pot of seeds to sow. If he remains rigid and just admires the harvest without planting some of them, he will not be able to enjoy the next reaping. Don't hold on to things so firmly. Everything eventually goes back to the ground. So give yourself the freedom to return your inner turmoil to the earth as well. It's only yours if you hold on to it. The only thing you leave this life with is your spirit. Don't diminish its gift of the physical form by holding on to too much. Another reminder of finding balance in the tumultuous, distractible times. Oh, got a flip. Spiritual Warrior, reversed. This card relates to judgment or temperance for those with the other tarot decks. Now, for some, this is demanding that you not be impetuous and act out of your emotions. Sometimes the pattern of a typical bad day causes us to be triggered and react to that all too familiar feeling that things just don't change. While in some cases, it may be true. If you're still enough within yourself, because you've found balance, the flow of distractions, you'll be able to see it was just a moment. It will pass and things will even out. If it is the opposite case, don't act out of emotion and walk away. Feel your feelings. When you are more calm, ask yourself and or your higher power to show you where it is you would have experience. If you're that person who I just felt made a rash decision that was emotion-filled, sorry to say it's going to be rough for you for a bit, but you can and will rebuild if you know you can. You can handle this. Finally, Father of Water. In some cultures, to this day, people catch fish by using a spear. It takes stillness, timing, observation, and a keen awareness of how the animals are moving in the water to know when to strike. If they strike too quickly, they miss, and it alerts the animals of dangers. Then, the patience is needed to regain the stillness for them to return. But if the fisher waits for the right moment, then the benefit is reaped. Of the also, for those who are having gut issues, what have you been feeding it? Body and its natural wisdom as to what it needs. This isn't just limited to what you put in. It's also what you release. And if you're giving too much of yourself away, it will tell. A person is what I call a mica pause. Happen when a question is asked and there's not an immediate yes or no. If a distraction appears or discomfort happens within, there's usually an unspoken reason not to act immediately. Sometimes the reason for it comes soon. Other times it may take a little longer. But learning to trust them within is something that everyone can do. And that's all I have to say for now. For now.
For now, he says. This is scary.
That's all, everything is for now.
For now. It's a scary thing sometimes when Micah says, for now.
It's also scary when I say I can see the outcome but can't tell you yet.
No.
Then it's like, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do.
Don't bring up our private conversations on air.
You. You're not done
No.
talking.
But anyway.
There's another one watching this that I knew,
I know. She's
but I couldn't
laughing
say.
too.
You know how hard it is sometimes. All right, let me give a little insight into the way that I do readings. Okay, I don't do predictions. I see pathways of decisions, and I can see. Okay, this decision's going to go here. This decision, but I can't say what the outcome of either decision is going to be. What decision is made is going to anything that happens along the way is going to be missed because hello, tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
The lessons that needed to be learned, the knowledge that needed to be picked up, regardless of the decision made, won't be taken as seriously. So when I say I can see, but I can't say, yeah, the outcome of your decision is decided. And I'll be able to, once that decision's made, help a little bit more along that way. Or I will just smile and be thankful because my job was done.
Mission complete.
Yeah, I know.
Mission impossible complete.
Dun 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 dun.
That's what we're gonna call this. Mission impossible.
I thought that was life.
Oh, that's a good one. That works. Anyway, now that we've
Oh, D is chastising me in the chat by laughing. Anyway. What did we get on? Oh, goody. There's a lot of people watching TV on Wi-Fi right now. My signal sucks again. All right. We're
Music
gonna
time?
I know. Shut your TVs off. Unless you're on Twitch watching us. But we're going to kick off the next set with Amelia and it's _me_Tills, otherwise in the chat known as simply Tills. With Who Knew, and be sure to tune in for Amelia and Absolute John with their weekly broadcast of the Rock Rewind. It's a lot of fun. Classic rock, a little bit on the side here and there, but it's so much fun. 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Rise Radio. Links are in the chat. And we're going to follow that up with Mr. Big Al. And this time we're switching away from Elvis this week, from Big Al, and we're going to do some Beatles with A Hard Day's Night. So, who knew?
Who knew? Not I.
I mean, maybe it was.
You took my hand, you showed me how, you promised me you'd be around. That's right.
I took your words and I believed in everything you said to me. Yeah, that's right.
If someone said 3 years from now you'd be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all wrong. I know better, 'cause you said forever and ever. Who knew?
Remember when we were such fools and so convinced and just too cool? Oh no, no,
And I wish I could touch you again. I wish I could still call you friend. I'd do anything. When someone said count your blessings now, for they're long gone, I guess I just didn't know how. I was all wrong. They knew better till you said forever and ever. Who knew? Yeah. And I'll keep you locked in my head until we meet again. Until we meet again. And I won't forget you, my friend. What happened? If someone said 3 years from now you'd be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all wrong. And that last kiss I'll cherish until we meet again. And time makes it harder. I wish I could remember, but I keep your memory. You visit me in my sleep, my darling. Who knew?
my darling, my darling.
Who knew?
My darling, I miss you, my darling.
Who knew? Who knew?
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy you things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. So why on earth should I moan? Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be alright. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright.
Al
All
is
right, Mr. Big Al bringing us some. Yes. You feel all right?
He's feeling all right.
Do you feel all right? Because
I
it's been
feel
a hard day's night.
It's been a hard day's night.
I wonder if you could sing that backwards and say it's been a hard night's day.
I was just thinking the same thing, of course, but
Sometimes it's scary how much.
I should be sleeping all the day. Okay. I don't know. My ready-made, what do you call those things?
That was awesome. I love his classic rock songs. Those are
Al
awesome.
always does some good classic rock for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Before that, we had Miss Amelia 904 on Smule, also one of our and one of our rocks here at Rise.
Yeah.
We
love Miss
love our
Amelia.
staff and we love everything Amelia does for us.
She's a workhorse. She's amazing.
She really is.
Yep.
And she was joined by Miss Tills, also known as it's_me_Tills on Smule. And who knew? That was great. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that song by Pink anyway.
No, I love every song by Pink. I just can't sing them.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, come on. It's so high.
That's why I sing baritone in them.
Yeah. Yo.
This week on the Messengers, picking on each other.
We're both in kind of a mood today, so we just feed off each other. It's all right.
Yeah, it's been one of those roller coaster weekends we just got off of.
Oh yeah, and things are much better today, so it's like woo.
So much so that today was like, what do I do?
I know nothing's going wrong. What do I do?
It's like, shh.
I just said that out loud, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
On air, even.
You didn't mean it.
I take it back.
You didn't mean it. All right.
Let me go talk to the people.
You can go away now.
All right, you go. I will let you go. I can get rid of you. Maybe. There we go. All right. So I only have 4 cards for you guys today. I pulled from the spirit song. We're going to hear from our spirit animals. The odd thing is that all 4 of them are of the same suit. And these cards is called acorns. In a regular tarot suit, it would be called swords, which is generally about it's about fighting and about struggles and about strifes and a lot of stuff going on. And like we were saying, it has been that kind of week. But we're starting off with the 5 of acorns. Ooh. And I'll read a little bit that I pulled from about what it would be in swords, and then I'll read to you what the spirit animals have to say. So, tension and conflict are indicated here. Many voices are struggling to be heard, and instead of working together, they are fighting for supremacy. There is a rivalry, competition, and egotism. Graceful Leopard is a problem solver, and she utilizes her shape shifting ability to enhance her personal power. She's here to help you shift into your own innate power so that you may pursue your goals with passion and fight for what you believe in. In the midst of conflict, do not allow opposition to keep you from moving ahead in your endeavor. By the same token, be open to the views of others and don't be afraid to ask questions in order to clarify a situation. With challenge comes spiritual growth. As you weather the storm, focus on new strategies and seek deeper clarity and truth. Trust in yourself and defend your belief structures. Contend with the matter in the spirit of action and in the knowingness that challenges will be overcome. Next up, we have the Nine of Acorns. Trials and tribulations have defined the wands. Wands. Did I say swords earlier? I meant wands. Anyway. It's the wands. And the fool is bruised and battered from strain. Exhausted and humbled, he stands with great determination. Pure willpower and perhaps stubbornness have gotten him this far. Fueled by faith, mysterious Panther is an empress of reclaiming her power. With heightened awareness, she is prepared for any opposition. Her resilient spirit shines when faced with dark side of the moon. Panther will help guide you safely as you face your fears and defend your position. By taking the right steps, your hard work on a venture is coming to fruition. You have invested a great deal of time and energy, and you're on guard. Fear not, for your perseverance is about to pay off, and your efforts will prove to be victorious. All right, the Four of Acorns. Following the fool's triumph in the threes, she returns home to celebrate. She is welcomed by friends and family who are proud of her accomplishment. She has been successful. An important milestone was reached. There is comfort and familiarity here, and she feels supported. The card can also depict a wedding, reunion, birthday, or another happy occasion shared with loved ones. The persevering walrus settles comfortably into his environment, enjoying the results of his hard work. He has established a sense of order and security in his life and celebrates personal achievement as he moves into a new phase of life. Walrus is a warden of harmonious home and work relationships. He sees beauty in everyone and recognizes the importance of community spirit. You are surrounded by joy and love. Allow this collective optimism to center your spirituality. Aspire to help those who have supported you along the way by sharing the fruits of your labors. You are moving successfully into your new direction, and all is working out as planned. Last but not least, we have the Knight of Acorns. The Knight channels his excitement and motivation into creative action. Fueled by fire, he launches himself into projects with gusto. Some may call him reckless, others call him courageous. He is spontaneous, impatient, and prefers action and over asking questions. This can lead him into trouble, but he handles it with style. He changes and charges into situations with only his brave spirit and his confidence. Brimming with enthusiasm, Fiery Boar is the initiator of action. He tears down the road in a fury of passion, chasing after visions of bright and fabulous future. With the quest for excitement, he's motivated by the belief that he will celebrate his victory. Restless and impatient, Boar refuses to wait for anything. He savors the spotlight, and his innovative ways allow him to bring rewarding concepts to light. Let Boar be your guide in mastering unlimited creative potential. Know that you can tackle the challenge at hand. Focus on manifesting your ideas into reality as your path ahead will demand diligence. Liberate your inner power, and your energy will flow freely towards success. Alrighty then. Hello and welcome back.
Hello. Now I have an on-air Brindleizer challenge for you.
Uh-oh.
What was your take on your reading?
What was my take on my reading?
What did it tell you? Because there was something that was left out that is from here that you need to say.
I don't know.
Follow your heart.
Yeah.
because there's a lot of distrust and too many people, sometimes us included, myself,
Oh.
you,
Gosh, yeah.
where we question ourselves, we question our capability, our knowledge, our courage, our strength, wondering when we're going to get all of these qualities. We already have them. If we have gotten this far, we already have them. If you cross a road at a busy intersection and you make it to the other side, you have courage and capability. Not to mention maybe a little bit of stamina because you're able to move quickly. We don't listen to ourselves enough. And as a result, we think we're helping people or we think people are going to like us more if we help them, and we're not helping them because we just want to. And that was a message of one of your cards too. Help because you want to and because you can, not because you feel expected to. Because then you're doing it for the wrong reason.
And you're going to resent if you're doing it for that reason.
Right. Unless they're giving you a paycheck. I know somebody in the chat's going to really relate to this one. I asked you to do something, I expect you to do it. Then that's a little bit different because there's a paycheck involved. But when it comes to other facets of life, if you're doing and doing and doing and doing and doing for others, and you're not taking care of yourself, and you're doing it because you feel like you're expected to, or that's how you're going to gain popularity or feel like you belong or feel liked, stop. How's that working for you?
Right.
And if you're watching the replay, go back and rewind and listen to the reading again. But if you're not, and you're watching live, let's get to some music. And I get to say this on air. I never get to say this on air. Yay! Today, well, as of when we're filming this, it's Miss MTG Dez's actual birthday. I know I said it in the chat a couple days ago. I was so wrong. It's actually now.
Happy birthday, Des.
Well, happy birthday, Miss Dez. You've been a little bit quiet lately. I hope everything is okay and that you are feeling better and that you had an amazing birthday and are having an amazing birthday. Since you're in the future for us as we're talking about this. But I hope you're having an amazing birthday.
Right.
And we're going to hear from you. I will be here. And then following that, we're going to hear from Mr. SpongeBob Lord Tight Pants, whatever his new name is. Steve-O.
Steve-O.
SpongeBob, you know, he's our local Rise SpongeBob, which right after our show tonight, he is bringing back Hanging with Steve-O.
Woohoo!
With that return, it's going to be an all emo, all night party.
Ooh.
And he's going to be joined with a guest host tonight, Absolute John. And I believe they're both getting dressed.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on Twitch. You're going to want to see the emo look that both of them
You're
come up
definitely going to want to watch it and not just listen.
You're going to want to check it out. These guys are a lot of fun. And you're in for a treat if you check it out.
Gonna be a night.
Being joined by another one of our staff members, Miss Amelia Mizzy. She is on once a month with the other Amelia for Vivid Vibes. And this month, the last Thursday of the month, I believe it's at 7 p.m., right? Or is it 8? It's either 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern. One of the two.
You got a month to figure.
Please correct me.
Yes.
But the next theme, so get your music in, is dance.
Yes.
Doesn't have to just be EDM. It doesn't have to be jazz. If you feel like moving to it. Now, here's a Brindle request. I want to see some people do some electro swing. Yes, it's a form of electronic dance music that not too many people are even aware of, but it has some really cool music. So I want to see somebody, and I may be the one to send in some
I was
electro.
expecting him to say, I want somebody to do the electric slide. I was like, that's old.
I'd rather end the show now.
Huh?
I'd rather end the show now.
Yeah, exactly. Please.
Unless it's the remix that I used to hear and not the campy, what the hell am I hearing version. But anyway, Steve-O and Amelia Mizzy are bringing us Addicted to Love. So
Yes.
let's get rolling with the birthday girl,
Let
and I
us.
will be here.
I'll sing the entire song, okay? Tomorrow morning when you wake up and the sun does not appear, I will be here. If in the darkest night of love, hold my hand and have no fear, 'cause I will be here. I will be here when you feel like being quiet, when you need to speak your mind. I will listen and I will be here when the laughter turns to crying, through the winning and losing and trying. We'll be together, 'cause I will be here. Tomorrow morning if you wake up and the future isn't clear, I will be as sure as seasons are made for change, a lifetime are made for years. So I will be here. I will be here. You can cry on my shoulder when the mirror tells us we're older. I will hold you and I will be here to watch you grow in beauty and tell you all the things you want of me. I will be here. I will be true to the promise I have made to you and to the one who gave you to me. be. In this sure seasons are made for change, and lifetimes are made for years. 'Cause I will be here, we'll be together forever. I will be
All I want is nothing more, to hear you knocking at my door. 'Cause if I could see your face once more, I could die a happy man, I'm sure.
When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside. I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side.
But if you love me,
Why'd you leave me?
take my body,
Take my body.
all I want is
All I need is
to find somebody
I'll find somebody
like you.
like you.
Like you.
Like you.
So you brought out the best in me, a part of me I'll never see. You took my soul and wiped it clean. Our love was made for movie screens.
If you loved me,
Why'd you leave me?
take my body.
Take my body.
All I want is
And all I need is
to find somebody
I'll find somebody
like you.
But if you love me,
Why'd you leave me?
take my body. Take my body.
All I want is, all I need is
To find somebody, I'll find somebody.
when you said your last goodbye. I died a little bit inside.
I lay in
Tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side.
alone without you by my side.
Alone without you by my side.
with sound, probably. We probably need to have microphones on so that we can talk.
I was just sitting here pretty until you hit the button.
Nikki, I apologize. I didn't mean to play that song yet, but I did because I'm out of it.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's fine. You're fine.
I still sleep tonight, and
I hope you sleep tonight too.
right, 3 nights in a row. If I sleep tonight, I will be a whole new person tomorrow.
Well, you'll just have to watch Steve's show and just really headbang on the hard screamo songs.
There we go.
And
Till
hopefully that will wear you out and you'll just sleep.
Yeah, there you go.
Meanwhile, taking a bubble bath with lavender. You know, whatever gets you there. Nikki and Kick at Darkness, who is brand new to Rise Radio just yesterday. Wow, that was, yeah, he just joined last night, and it was so amazing to get to play him for the first time on our show. You guys sounded incredible together. She said that was a challenge entry for something. She didn't say what, but but that was great. I really. Oh, she made him join. So she challenged him, I guess.
Gotcha. Kind of like your challenges.
Not me. I'd never do that. Never.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The eye rolls.
I'm sorry, was that the sound of bullshit?
That's what bullshit sounds like.
Yeah, it's typically silent.
Unless it's coming from Michka.
At least today. Because there's a lot of BS out there, and it don't just come from me. I'm just saying.
It's true.
Our chat room is so confused right now. Anyway, before that, we had also known as SpongeBob, Lord Pants, Lord Tight Pants, Pants Tight Lord. I don't know what his name is anymore. And Amelia Mizzy.
Y'all know he doesn't wear pants on air. So why isn't he no pants? I'm so confused.
And if he's not on air listening to his show, except for tonight, he's usually in the bath.
In the bath. So he's never has pants on.
But, you know, I think that's why we call him SpongeBob, because he's always taking a bubble bath.
Ooh.
No, he was called SpongeBob long before the baths were a thing.
I thought he lived in a pineapple under the sea or something. I didn't know.
I'm not bringing that up. I'm not going there. But Addicted to Love, that was fantastic.
Ooh,
Especially for the first time that Amelia Mizzy sang that. She was like, I've never sung this before.
Yeah.
She does that a lot. She does so much. All over the place. And she just sings.
Oh, and speaking of Addicted to Love, that's a good segue into don't forget to be here tomorrow at 2 p.m. for Omega Empowerment, Surviving Toxic Relationships.
Yeah. Can never get too much Karrie and Brindle.
Yeah. We're just going to rub ourselves in the faces. Yes, you can. So what they said? I heard them all the way over here.
Right. They're messing with us tonight, and that's going to be fun on my alpha message coming up shortly.
Oh,
but we got one more song to back sell, and that was a birthday girl herself, Miss MTG Dez. And that was sung with so much emotion. It really was.
Very cool.
And I know that she hasn't been feeling well for quite some time now, and he was singing through the pain, about pain, and that was quite stunning. Thank you so much for sending that in. And once again, I hope that your birthday has been amazing. Absolutely. And that you get to feeling better really soon. So, here we go.
Here we go. I almost kicked you out.
That would have been weird. Oh, I never know. You know how on Phoenix Talks, if you follow that show on Wednesdays on my YouTube channel at 6 Eastern, yeah, shameless plug there. Sorry, not sorry. But if you follow that, there's a topic every week that's decided, before the show starts. And unlike then, this is kind of, all right, what are we gonna talk about? Oh, that. And it just comes in. You know, one of the things that I have seen and experienced is a lot of people working through things, getting back to feeling good about themselves. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, out of the blue, a trigger comes, bang! Wait, I thought that I was over that. So you're left with working through whatever that is again. And you work through it again. And you're like, whew, thank God, I finally understand. I know, and this isn't going to bother me anymore. And the universe kind of whispers in your ear, oh, really? Really? Okay, here you go. Perfect example. I've talked about in the past about how when we are messaging each other in social media, that unless you have actually talked to the person, you don't know their tone. And it's up to your perception of what they said as to how you receive the words that were said, and vice versa. And I was speaking with a friend, and out of the blue, start entering into an argument because my tone was misperceived and I misperceived their tone. And it was just like, okay, I feel it brewing. I feel the rage of not being heard, not being understood, starting to build up inside. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to back away. Here's where I set a boundary. And this was the test. It was a test of the rage boundary. Can you back away before this overcomes you? In 5 minutes, it was gone. Was I still angry and upset at what had just happened? Absolutely. But that full body rage was gone. A few days pass. Another event happens. Well, I thought that I was over that. Oh, really? No. Here's another layer. And that's where we're going, is the layers. Because when you think that you've completely uncovered something that you've dealt with, experienced, you only remember what you remember. At the time that you remember it, you don't remember everything. So as you move through, you're going to get triggered by different memories of the experience to work through in a different way or in the same way. And each time you peel back a layer and have a memory pop up or an event in your life come to your attention that triggers those memories, those feelings, those emotions. And you're like, I was over this. Why am I feeling this again? Because you weren't done. And there's nothing wrong with that unless you make it wrong. It's another opportunity because something hadn't been taken care of. There was an element within that needed to be addressed. Some people who are viewing this know exactly what I experienced because I talked to them about it. And once a new decision was made, once a new opportunity was taken, the feelings that were brought up were gone, almost vanished. And the capability of facing that event, that issue, had no charge to it. So as you're working through all of the stuff that's within and allowing it to release and recognizing the triggers in life that are coming your way, and guess what? They don't stop. They take a break. But no, you don't. You don't completely get over something. The body has many different ways, many different places that things can hide. And click, there it is. But I was over that. No, you weren't. Not that part. Click, there it is. Damn it. When is this going to stop? It doesn't. And here's a fun one. You want to know what my dad looks like? Look in the mirror for me. And there he is. And if it catches at just the right moment, and I see him there looking back at me, I fall apart. And then I realize it's just my reflection. But it's something that I get to look forward to. It doesn't ever completely go away. It just learn to deal with things so that you can move through them faster and not be ripped apart, not feel like you're worthless, not feel like you're enough, not feel like you're never going to get over this. You can let it be. You can't let it go. You can let it be. You can let the energetic charge, the emotional charge, the thought charge be. And realize that what happened, happened. You can't change it. It's just part of the onion layer of your life. And as you see new things, remember older new things. It gets easier. And whatever psychological tag you want to put on it, depression, anxiety, those instances can lessen over time. Is it easy? No. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to mislead you and say, okay, boom, you're fixed. Doesn't happen. No one can make that promise because it's up to you. It's up to you to give yourself the courage that you've already had. Give yourself the strength you've already had, always already had. Don't pray for more patience because the universe is going to respond by giving you reason to have more patience. Know that you have patience and the universe takes a break. I don't have to work on you. You got what you need. You've recognized what you need. So be patient with yourself. Allow the grace that you have within when you have these triggered moments and realize it's not happening now. Those triggers or what it's triggering. The trigger's happening now, but what it triggered isn't happening now. It's not happening anymore. And if it is, run. Get away. Only you can heal you when it comes to emotional and mental wellness that you already have. Notice I didn't say illness. It's wellness. You have it. We all have it. We just allowed it to get dirty. Well, onions are in the earth, so good reference, right? That's enough.
Feels like some deja vu. Before the show, I just thought I'd share. Before the show, we were talking about, you guys remember back when I was going through and we did that video, the Karrie video, and we had to redo it. And we talked about the difference when I was feeling crap about myself and then when I decided that I was going to make the choice to be happy, that you could visually see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday, the day before, I don't remember what it was, I was watching our show from the other day and noticing the video from that because I'd been going through some shit again. And I looked at that video and went, you lost it. You let it go. Because you can see it in the video. So just like he's saying, and so that when I saw that video, I went, you're not doing this. You're not going to do this. We're going to go back which explains partially my odd mood today. We got to go back. We got to fix this. So even for us, for everyone, it's a struggle. Those things come back up. Those people come back into your lives. There's things that trigger them. A song plays, a smell. There's things that are going to trigger events your entire life. You smell a cologne as you walk by somebody, and it's the one that your ex used to wear, and you go, oh. It happens.
And you
It's
start
gonna,
looking for him or her.
yeah. So
It's like, okay, where are they? And
right.
depending on the
Oh
situation,
no, now what?
and depending on the situation of the ex, man, there's a plethora of different emotions that can
Oh my
happen,
gosh, yeah,
and sometimes all at the same time.
yeah.
And it can paralyze you if you let it. Torches vomit, yeah.
Because like we said, yeah, because like we have said in the past, it's almost like the minute those thoughts come back into your head or those feelings come back into your head that were triggered by this one scent that walked by you, all of a sudden you're back in that moment.
Yeah.
Physically, I mean, well, not physically, but emotionally, you're back in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to deal with it all over again.
Yep.
So you have to learn what those triggers are and learn to deal with it in a different manner.
But there's also the need to be careful as to how you address it. Because if you address it as, I have to change this, you just put pressure on yourself that you were doing something wrong.
No, yeah.
Which sends the wrong signal to the brain because, all right, well, okay, now the brain's got to fix something.
Right.
So we got to focus on this, and this is all we're going to focus on. And then it hello, anxiety attack.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you make the recognition that, okay, I didn't look great that day, and it looks like I kind of took a little step backwards. Let me take a look at what happened in those moments that may have made me go backwards a little bit. But instead of it being, oh God, I have to fix that. That's just wrong. It doesn't have to be that.
No.
It's just like, it's an awareness of, I thought that I was having a crappy week. Well, all right, I was having a crap week, and that's okay.
Yes, it's absolutely okay. That's the thing when I saw that video and I realized I took a step back. Of course, I had realized it in other ways too, but it was like, all right, well, okay, you had a rough time. You've been going through some shit and it threw you backwards a little bit. So now you just go back to being happy again. It's okay.
And my wellness, especially at the beginning of the year. Oh yay, I'm looking.
Oh, here we go.
Headroom. Yep, Max Headroom in the house.
There we go.
But back at the beginning of the year, when I had to rebuild on Facebook a group, which is now called Evolve and Emerge, which you can find on Facebook, #Evolve and Emerge. When every time I load a video into the guides, I see the picture of the very first video this year that I put on there. And I'm like, ooh, my mental wellness was dirty and visible. You could see the ashen look on my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, but that is like, I'm better now.
Mm-hmm.
Because every day in every way, I'm getting better and better.
Yeah.
And so can anybody by just making the decision to, and not continuously putting all of those charges on the triggers.
Right. Eventually, it's interesting that if you continue to do that, you find that the trigger happens, and all of a sudden you go, "Oh wow, that didn't even bother me."
And you're like,
I was kidding, and because I kind of got, we had this. That's part of the conversation we had. It was like all of a sudden, it was just like, wow, this thing that has been eating me alive for over a year, I really don't care. So it's like it's
Mosquito. Sorry.
was it really a mosquito or was that a mosquito? That was a mosquito, and it's gone.
Right.
Bye. So I know for myself, I'm going to start remembering that, or trying to remember. I said trying, sorry. I'm going to remember that in the future, that what I thought was a devastating event that was going to just ruin my life actually kind of made it better in the long run. And I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And that I don't have those triggers very much. I'll have memories. You're always gonna have memories, but they're not causing me to spin anymore out of control.
Or at least not as long.
They're not as long and not as severely. So yeah, we can get there.
Yep.
We just have to try. We have to keep trying. And it'll
Once you
happen.
find the want, the actual want, then
Yeah.
you want to.
That's another thing. Yeah. Kind of like with you can't make somebody quit smoking. You can't make them quit drinking. You can't make them do any of that stuff. They have to want to.
Right. And I take it a step further, because you can want it all you want. I want to quit smoking. I want to quit drinking. I want to quit doing that. I want to quit acting this way. I want to. There's a missing part that a lot of people forget and don't realize, and it sounds silly. You have to want to want. And full body want.
Yeah.
It has to be that knowledge, that wisdom from within, that type of want to
Right.
want. And once that charge is there, then the changes start really happening.
100%.
So we ate up a lot of time with that.
We did.
But we got one more set before we do our DJ set at the end. And we're only going to have one brief
break.
Brief.
So
So if anybody would like a card pulled, let us know. We'll take care of that during the set, and we'll come back and Karrie will give the soul truth, and we'll do any readings, and then we'll say our goodnights, because we got to skedaddle so that Steve-O can go on at 8.
that's right.
All right. So we are going to bring you Miss Crystal Catnip and
Sweet.
Alistair _GER with Officially Missing You. I have a feeling it's just missing you, but they had to put officially so that it wouldn't.
Maybe so that it wouldn't get taken yet.
But we'll find out, right?
Yep, we will.
And then we're going to close out that set with Miss Emma Kay, and she is going to be singing Thank You for the Music.
All right, here we go.
All I hear is raindrops falling on the rooftop. Ooh, baby, tell me why you have to go. 'Cause this pain I feel, it won't go away. And today, I'm officially missing you.
I thought that from this heartache I could escape, but I fought it long enough to know there ain't no way. And today I'm officially missing you.
Ooh, can nobody do it like you? Say every little thing you do. Hey baby, say it stays on my mind. And I'm officially
All I ears full of tears from looking at your face on the wall.
Face on the wall.
Just a week ago, you were my baby. Now I don't even know you at all.
Well, I wish that you would call me right now, so that I could get through to you somehow.
But I guess it's safe to say that I'm officially missing you.
Can nobody do it like you?
Said
Every little thing you do. Hey baby, say it stays on my mind.
And I'm officially.
Well, I thought I could just get over you, baby, but I see that's something I just can't do.
From the way that you would hold me to the sweet things you told me, I just can't find a way to let go of you.
Ooh, can nobody do it like you? Said every little thing you do. Hey baby, say it stays on my mind. And I'm officially.
It's official.
Ooh, you know that I'm missing you. Yeah, yeah.
All I hear is raindrops, and I'm officially missing you. I'm nothing special, in fact, I'm a bit of a bore. When I tell a joke, you've probably heard it before. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing, 'cause everyone listens when I start to sing. I'm so grateful and proud. All I want is to sing it out loud. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Mother says I was a dancer before I could walk. She says I began to sing long before I could talk. And I've often wondered, how did it all start? Who found out that nothing could capture a heart like a melody can? Well, whoever it was, I'm a fan. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who could live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it so lucky. I am the girl with auburn hair. I wanna sing it out to everybody. What a joy, what a life, what a chance. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me.
Love that.
That was sweet. Sweet, Emma.
It really, really was. I love that. She's grown so much.
Yeah.
The first time, and this may be too much to say, but first time I ever heard her do that. That was so much better.
He's just gonna say, let me see how I can say this tactfully.
That was
That was really
incredible.
good. That was really good.
It really was.
Yeah.
I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed that. I love hearing her sing anyway. I love watching her grow. I have for the past almost 7 years. God, it's almost long as I've been on Smule. Can you believe that? That's crazy.
I know.
But I'm a little nutty. And before that, Officially Missing You. No, it wasn't John Waite.
It wasn't. It was really cool.
That
I
was,
never heard it before, but I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I love hearing the soulful side of Miss Crystal Catnip.
Yeah.
And Alistair_GER, he's incredible too.
Yes.
And the two of them are really, really good together when they collaborate.
100%.
100%. Oh, well, no one asked, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So I was like, is there anything else for the replay that people might need to know? Yeah. Okay. Now, this is my actual own interpretation of what I'm seeing instead of going to the book, because a lot of times I will go to the book for reference, but it was just like, look at a card. What does it tell you? So this is integration. And if you look close, you see a spider web down in the corner. And I've had this deck for years. And one thing that I finally noticed today is that she is not in front of the web. The web is actually behind her. And this is a grandmother. She's sitting at a loom and telling her story. Meanwhile, she still has the past that is hanging around, kind of like that spider. And in some beliefs or in some teachings, when it comes to spiders, there's the belief that a lot of our alphabet came from a spider's web, that the letterings were woven literally almost like Charlotte's Web. But there is an actual belief in some that this is where we got our tradition from of writing. Uh-oh, Max Headroom back.
Yeah.
But what it's saying to me is the language of what you know from your tradition, from your past, from your family. It doesn't have to be integrated into the story that you tell to be released into the now or into the tomorrow. So be careful of what you take in and what you allow to integrate into who you are, because that's only decided by you, not by anyone else, unless you allow it to. So stop. The integrations that you need to have are the pieces of yourself that you hid away, think that you lost, but didn't really. And those are the things that you need to integrate back in, because you get to rewrite your story and you get to tell the world who you are. not who they want you to be. So if you decide that you want to integrate who they want you to be, then that's who you'll become. But the choice is yours. I also pulled 4 of water, which is related to cups, abundance. I saw today, as I was scrolling through Facebook and other social media, a reminder. And I find it incredible that this reminder came back again to share. Abundance isn't just about money. Abundance isn't just about finances. Abundance is about having to have or wanting to get or thinking that you need to get. Abundance is about what you do have and how much you already do have, and appreciating and the gratitude, what you have. Because once those things happen, once that appreciation is reached, once that gratitude is understood, then the other abundance can find its way to you easier because it knows it already belongs to you because you already are abundant. It takes 1 trillion cells to make up a body. So while that's not going to pay the bills, it is nice to know that you were born into this existence already abundant. And you just kept taking and acquiring and growing as you went along. And that was just a reminder. What's the soul truth?
The soul truth. You're going to love this one. A little too much, maybe. Am I clear on what my soul really wants?
Wow.
Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with your heart. Today's soul action. Ask yourself what it is that your soul really wants. What does your heart crave? Now, take a step in that direction.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm sitting there trying not to laugh the whole time you're talking. You know how this goes. You know how this is.
Did you draw that before the show or in the last set?
Oh, that's been out since this afternoon. You know that.
We can't make this up.
Happens every time. We shouldn't be shocked anymore. No, that's been sitting there the whole time. That's why I've just kind of hiding. I'm like, don't laugh. We'll give it away.
Because then I would have asked you what, and you would have told me, and then we'd have
to
draw another card. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's our show, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're watching the replay, thanks so much for watching. If you want to reach out to either one of us on the YouTube page, or I don't know if Spotify has messaging or not.
Yes, you can message on Spotify. Yeah.
So if you're catching this on Spotify and you want to reach out to either one of us for an actual one-on-one reading, please feel free. To the Rise community, please continue to send your music. We don't have music to play if you don't send it. Otherwise, we might have to stalk you, and then I get to pick.
Then we get to choose.
And I'll pick what I like. Anyway, but seriously, keep sending your music in. We love playing it. We love hearing you guys, and we will be back tomorrow for Omega Empowerment at 2 p.m. And we'll be back next Monday for the next installment of the Messengers.
Yes, so we will.
So
We love you guys.
we love you. And I don't know what you're singing. You didn't tell me.
Oh, we're having a repeat of a song we heard last week because I had to sing it, remember? We're doing the Bellamy Brothers.
Okay. And I'm gonna bring you a little bit of chess with Nobody's Side. So,
All right.
thanks for
Have a
tuning
great-
in. Stick around on Twitch. Look up Stevo the DMO on Twitch if you're tuning in, because he's
Yes.
about to go live with Hanging with Stevo.
Yes, he is. And that is a great show. You guys don't want to miss it.
It is a great show. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
All right. We'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
All right. Here we go. There's a reason for the sunshine sky. There's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside. Send you reeling where your love can hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit nights with your lover. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all little things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. There's a reason for the warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candle lights. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us. So let that wonder take you into space and lay you under. It's love embrace, just feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all little things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. Let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all little things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the reason.
Did it.
What's going on around me is barely making sense. I need some explanations first. I see my present partner in the imperfect tense, and I don't see how we can last. I feel I need a change of cast. Maybe I'm a nobody's side, and when he gives me reasons to justify each move, they're getting harder to believe. I know this can't continue. I've still a lot to prove. There must be more I could achieve, but I don't have the nerve to leave. Everybody's playing the game, but nobody's rules are the same. Nobody's on nobody's side. Better than to go it alone. Recognize you're out on your own. Nobody's on nobody's side. The one I should not think of keeps rolling through my mind, and I don't want to let that go. No lover's ever faithful, no contract truly signed. There's nothing certain left to know. And how the cracks begin to show. Never make a promise or plan. Take a little love where you can. Nobody's on nobody's side. Never stay too long in your bed. Never lose your heart, use your head. Nobody's on nobody's side. Never take a stranger's advice. Never let a friend fool you twice. Nobody's on nobody's side. Never be the first to believe. Never be the last to deceive. Nobody's on nobody's side. Never leave a moment too soon. Never waste a hot afternoon. Nobody's on nobody's side. Never stay a minute too long. Don't forget the best will go wrong. Nobody's on nobody's side.